Are you one of those people that have an unexplained rash on any parts of your body and you've tried everything, lotions, potions, rubs, patches, needles and pills, and it's still there? Or do you have eczema? Well, guess what? Both John and I have had success using the emotion code to reduce and eliminate eczema. So we're looking for you today. And our hope is that we can reduce or eliminate it before you come back and talk to us next week. Who are we? We are the Emotion Code Bros. Hello, everybody. My name is Michael Loja. I am a certified emotion code practitioner here in beautiful Victoria, BC. And I am with
John in Verarity, certified in the emotion code and certified in body code as well, and I live in Vancouver.
Yes, and today we're tackling the subject of rashes. Itchy rashes, dry skin rashes, baby bum rashes, whatever kind of rash that might be. And we like to believe that it's caused by trapped emotions. How do we know that? Because we both had successes in that area. So today we are certified emotion code practitioners by the lovely and talented Dr. Bradley Nelson. And he's written the book and the program called The Emotion Code. And today, John and I are going to do a quick little 7 keys to the process. But before we start that, I've got an update to make.
Hey, hey.
Of course, you know me. When I bite into something, I take a big bite. You know, I don't sit around the peripheral and kind of say, "Oh, this is interesting." I'm either in or I'm out, and I am in. I am so in that I have 7 or 1, 2, 3. I have 6 upcoming emotion code presentations right here. I'm going to read the
Wow.
list. In Victoria on August 2nd, it's called Inspire Victoria. It's 100 people that are very inspirational. It's here live in Victoria. I'm giving the 7 keys presentation. Which one is that? It's this one. It's the 7 keys to explain the emotion code. If you've been watching the Bro Show, you've seen it. So if you live in Victoria, we're going to post all the information as I get it. But August 2nd, it's a Thursday night, Inspire Victoria. There's only 100 people. Last time I spoke there, they sold out 2 weeks before the event. I love saying that. Next, John and I are in Nanaimo, BC. It's on Vancouver Island, about an hour and a half up for me, a little float plane for John because he lives in Vancouver. And we are having an exhibit for the full day. If you're in Nanaimo, Parksville, up and down the island, come join us. Our presentation is at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and we're hoping to go live so people that don't live on the island can experience it. We're doing the 7 keys, going to bring people up to the front of the room, have a come to Jesus moment, and heal their pain live in front of everybody. Next,
Yeah.
I'm in beautiful Vancouver, BC, at Vancouver's largest health show, and I'm one of their key presenters on Sunday. Guess what? Another 7 keys in the motion code process. And I'd be remiss not to invite John with me. So John's going to be helping me deliver the 7 keys. I'm going to say it again, another come to Jesus moment. So if you live in Vancouver, you got chronic pain or other ailments, come see me and John do the emotion code presentation. As if that's not enough. In Victoria, Victoria's largest health show the one in Vancouver first, the one in Nanaimo is September 15th. The one in Vancouver is October 28th. The one in Victoria, Victoria's largest health show, is January 27th. Guess what? I'm on stage again. John might be joining me, deliver the 7 keys here live in Victoria. I love it because I live here and it'll be a short commute for me. And then in one of Canada's most wealthiest cities, Calgary, Alberta, on February 3rd, same thing. Now, John, we could have 300 to 500 people in the audience.
Wow, yeah.
Talk about spreading the word. So we're going to be delivering the 7 keys. Now, if you're an emotion code practitioner and you want to do what John and I are doing, and yeah, we're doing it because we're nice, and we're doing it because it builds our business. You can also take my 7 keys to the emotion code process. It's called Train the Trainer. I'm training you how to deliver a presentation. You can bring people up to the front of the room. You can demonstrate the emotion code live. I'll help you explain it. I'll help you prepare it. I'll help you with the handouts. And if we're not doing it during the show today, we'll make sure that we put the links out there live. So John, good morning and welcome from beautiful Vancouver.
Good morning, and yeah, thanks again, everyone, for hanging in there with us. Some technical
Yes.
difficulties, so we had a bit of a late start, but
Yeah,
yeah.
what Facebook is going on today.
Yeah, so yeah, we're looking for 2 people with rashes or eczema. If you've got something itchy, we want to help you. So just in the comments, let us know how long you've had it for, volunteer, and we get started right away.
Yeah. Well, we don't have any lotions, potions, rubs, patches, herbs, oils. But you know what we got? We got our fingers. And no, we're
Magnets.
not rubbing any lotions and potions on your rashes.
We got
We're going to be
magnets.
doing the emotion code. Sean, before we talk about the emotion code, again, it's the training and the work of Dr.
Dr.
Bradley
Brad.
Nelson. Yeah, and there's two things that we like people to understand before we deliver the 7 keys. There's two important distinctions. If you're joined us live, because I know a lot of people have shared today's show with their friends that might have rashes and eczemas, and they're thinking, what the eczema is going on? Well, we're going to tell you about that. So John and I, ideally, will find a couple people today, or one person at least. John will work with, if it's just one person, who want to have an emotion code session. But what does that mean and what is it? Before I present the 7 keys to the emotion code process, John, can you talk about the two distinctions about the emotion code process, please?
Absolutely. So we have a trapped emotion and the subconscious mind. So first, the trapped emotion, what is that? That is an unprocessed emotion from a past negative event. So something from the past you're hung up on, didn't process, didn't get over, didn't get through. Maybe you thought you did, but you didn't. And that is a little ball of energy, maybe about the size of your fist, gets lodged somewhere in your body. And that energy acts like a double-edged sword in that it affects you physically and mentally. So it could be vibrating like at hopeless or frustration, and then it's in your shoulder or in your body somewhere, and it can also create that rash or that eczema and cause you to scratch for years and years. So that is one, the trapped emotion, little ball of energy. And the second is the subconscious mind. So we don't work with the conscious mind, we work with the subconscious in the emotion code. And the subconscious mind remembers what these events were in the past, and we ask it what the event was, we find it, and we can clear it using the subconscious. So the subconscious is a huge database. It's a million times more powerful than the conscious, a million times more bits per second, if you want to say. And so we use the subconscious. We can unlock the power of the subconscious with the emotion code and find out what these trapped emotions are.
Yeah, it's a smarty pants because it knows everything, and it also knows what the emotion is that's causing the rash or the blemish or the pimple, and in today's case, eczema or rashes. So John, we're going to present this. Now, another thing that we like to say is that these trapped emotions are blocking and stopping you to perfect health, or they're stopping and blocking you from having a flexible neck or flexible hips, or they're blocking and stopping you from breathing perfectly and all kinds of other ailments. So we like to compare this block or stop to the cone, to the orange cone on a highway. Because when you see the orange cone on the highway, it tells you, can't go there, can't do it, it's in the way. So John and I today are going to remove the orange cone that's stopping you from getting that perfect health to your skin where you have eczema or rashes. So John, let's present the 7 keys, do a shout out to some of our friends. We're going to do this quite fast. Here's the 7 elements so you can understand how the emotion code works. First, John touched it already, but we're going to repeat the number 1 key is
the emotion code chart. So 2 columns, 6 rows, totaling 60 trapped emotions. That's the chart.
That's right. And remember, your subconscious mind knows which one of these trapped emotions are causing the pain. So John and I need to talk to your subconscious mind. We need to say, hey, you, what's up with this eczema? What's up, bro, with the rash? And we want your subconscious mind to say, hey, it's one of these. Now, the way we search and look for it is that we use
muscle testing. So we're asking a yes or no question to get an answer from the subconscious mind. So we don't say, hey, what's causing my rash? We say, is there a trapped emotion contributing to my rash or preventing my skin from healing?
That's right. So we're going to use the emotion code chart. We're going to use muscle testing, which is a way to identify, because when it gets stuck in that lock, that's the one right there. So in order for us to work on other people on your behalf, we become your
proxy. So we're muscle testing and acting on your behalf as a proxy. So it's distance healing. So I'm in Vancouver. Michael's in Victoria. Michael worked on me last night, so we don't have to be in the same room. It is distance healing. So Michael was in this case, he was acting as a proxy on my behalf. But today we're going to act as a proxy on your behalf.
That's right. So on your behalf, We're going to ask your subconscious mind what the trapped emotions is causing your rashes, pimples, or eczema. And before we like to work with you, we want to know how
The
severe
severity.
is it?
Yeah, scale of 1 to 10. So 10 being you've had it for 10 years, it's itchy, you put creams on it, it shows up somewhere else. And 0 is, ideal. You don't have it. You have good health.
And and we're going to find out the severity, but before we can work on you, we need to have your.
Your permission. So in this case, it's written permission or verbal permission. We don't just work on someone because we think can help them.
That's right. So let's just recap. We've got the chart. We're tuned into your subconscious mind. We're going to muscle test when your subconscious mind says that's the bugger right there. And as soon as we identify it through muscle testing, it's a ball of energy. It starts to leave your body, and then we use a what?
A magnet. So magnet pure energy, and that amplifies our intention to release the trapped emotion. So it deletes it, in other words. What we would do is we swipe it over the governing meridian, and that intention goes through our entire energy system, and that deletes the trapped emotion, releases it.
Now, John, I forgot to say that today is episode number 51. We've been doing this almost a whole year, and we've had extreme successes in 51 episodes. So if you're thinking, really, does this really work? You can have a Michael and John marathon. Go to HangoutWithMichael.com/Rose and look at all the things that we only work on things that we've had experience and success with. And in order for us to be able to tap into your subconscious mind, to muscle test, to find it, to get rid of it, well, we need to be fueled. And the fuel is?
Water. So the practitioner has to be well hydrated. So we drink a lot of water. You'll be seeing us drinking water today.
That's right. Drink lots of water today. John, let's go welcome our friends. I think you might have a better access. I see it. Yeah. So who's watching? Who's saying what?
Yeah, so Misty Anderson's here, says, hello, bros. Barbara Rowing is here, says, yay, you fixed it.
Doug Collins, Barbara Rowing, good morning.
Yeah, Lisa Thomas says, good morning. And Karen Linder Trussell says, good morning. I shared with someone who wants to learn more about what it is you do. Thanks, Karen. Thanks for the shares. Helena is here, says, hello. And Johnny N says, hi, Michael. And John, happy face. Johnny Nugan. And who else? Nika Rib. Hi, bros. It is so great to catch you both live. It's been a while. Excited to see you in action today. Greetings from the UK. And we have Rajesh here. Hello, Michael, sir. John, sir. He is in the gym.
Hey, Rajesh. Good morning.
Ooh, hey, Sylvia Bellini. Hello there. Looking forward to a great show. Great day here in London.
Hey, listen, if you're watching live and you have a friend that has eczema and they've spent their whole life with eczema problems and tried the rubs and lotions and potions and, they're embarrassed about it, they're trying to hide it, they need to know about today's show. And both John and I are available to help you. So here's what we're asking for today. Whoever we help today, we want two things. We want you to share the show to let people know that we worked on you. And we'd like you to give us an update on next Saturday's show or before next Saturday, because if you're watching today and thinking what the eczema is going on, well, we want you to hear what our results are. John, you're officially going to have to choose somebody at your end. I'm getting a different feed today because of the challenges we had.
Yeah.
And again, skim through and tell me, well, if there's two people, I can choose somebody. You're going to have to read it for me. So go ahead. John's going to find two people to work on today. Again, we need your permission. We need to know what the severity is of it, and ideally where it is on your body. That could be helpful to say, it's your elbows or your fingers or your hands or something like that. I've even worked with somebody that had rosy cheeks. What's the proper name for that?
Rosacea?
Rosacea, yeah. On a Skype call from Australia, and I fixed his rosacea. That's how proper pronunciation.
Yeah, we got a few volunteers here.
Okay, great. So again, for those of you watching that have this challenge, you can hire a bro, #HireABro. You can go to HangoutWithMichael.com. So HangoutWithMichael.com/bros. Both John and I have online calendars. So regardless where you're at in the world, you can compare dates and times and pick something that's available. John, tell me who you're going to work on today.
I'm going to work with Tara. Tara Gotcher. Pick me. I've been itchy for 40 years. So yeah, 40 years. I'd say that severity is a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
So I'll work with Tara, yeah. And there's three other people to choose from. So we have Cindy Griffin Elder has a rash that keeps coming back on left shin. Corrine Beach Murray has eczema whole life. And Lori Penrod says, I have some kind of sores on my skin. Not sure what it is, but they have been an issue for years.
I don't think we worked with Cindy Griffin before. So can you go back and read that again? You can read
Cindy Griffin Elder.
Yeah, all right. Well, I know her. Cindy Griffin Elder. Okay.
A rash that keeps coming back on the left shin.
On left shin.
Left shin.
Okay, Cindy, if you're watching, I'm sure you'll give me permission. I helped you out before. Left shin. Why don't you give us the severity? Between 1 and 10. Itchiness, redness, soreness, visibleness.
Yeah, Tara as well. I assume it's a 10, but just let me know how bad it is. Itchy for 40 years. That sounds like a 10. But yeah, it'd be great to hear it from you. Okay, so Cindy says it's actually on the right shin.
Is it the right shin or the left shin?
Okay, the update's the right shin.
Okay.
I guess it depends if you're looking at it in the mirror.
I would have caught her fibbing with my finger.
Just would have thrown the whole day
Fibbing
off.
fingers. Okay, John, I'll get started with Cindy, and then we will just alternate and let people know what we're doing in the process here. So I have my magnets in my hand. It can be any magnet. I like these ones here because they fit nicely when I close my hand. I'm going to be muscle testing. This is an answer. That's a yes answer. Let it go if it's a no. And I'm going to do it down here just to keep my shoulders nice. So
yeah, so I muscle test like this
I'm going to check in with Cindy Griffin Elder. She's with me right now. There we go. Am I Michael Loche? No. Am I John? Am I Mary, Joseph, Matthew, Peter, Paul, Mary, Joseph, Matthew, Cindy? I'm Cindy Griffin Elder. I'm asking about the rash. I'm just going to call it a rash or skin disturbance on my right shin. Watch this. Is it my left shin? No. Is it my right one? It is. What is the severity? Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Is it 10, 9, 8, 7? So your subconscious mind, that's the boss of everything and knows everything, is saying the severity of this rash is a 7. Am I Michael? No. Am I Cindy Griffin Elder? I am. I'm talking about my right shin. It's a 7. Sometimes I'm going to just play around and say, well, how many trapped emotions are causing it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 60 on the chart. Subconscious mind, smarty pants, knows everything, saying there's 10 of them. Now I got to find them. Okay, I just found 5 of them, and I'll say them out loud. Okay, are they my trapped emotions? They are. Confusion, defensiveness, grief, self-abuse, which means negative self-talk, stubbornness. So it said there was 10. I want to find out how many are left now. How many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it? Okay, I found the other 5. Conflict, creative insecurity, yeah. Terror, unsupported, and wishy-washy. Okay, I want to find out if there's any more trapped emotions. Are there any more trapped emotions? Not. Are there hidden ones? There are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where are they? Okay, I found them. They happen to be the same ones that were stored. So hidden confusion, hidden defensiveness, hidden grief, hidden self-abuse, hidden stubbornness. Okay, John, I'm going to carry on, and you can let people know what you're working on.
Yeah, absolutely. Some work on Tara. Rash, itchiness, left wrist, 10 out of 10 for 40 years. I've cleared 3 trapped emotions. I was creating that, contributing to that. So unsupported grief and inherited terror from her father. So inherited are somewhat unique. So not only can we, create these trapped emotions during our lives, but we can be born with them as well, which can create symptoms in our bodies. So terror from your father. Tara. Tara has terror from her father. So I'm going to keep going here. So I'm muscle testing in my head. And so I'll just say it out loud. No, another trapped emotion contributing to this rash, this itchiness, left wrist, preventing skin from healing. There is a odd row, even, no. So A1, 3, A3. So is it the first, third? It's rejection. Yeah. Do we need to know more? No. Clear rejection now. So it's clear rejection. And that is cleared. Yeah. In a session, I actually find the ages and clear them. That way people can have a sense of when it was or have those aha moments. Just for the demonstration today, if I don't need to know the age, I'm just not going to bring it up.
I can give an update, John?
Yep.
So I'm just checking with my subconscious mind. Am I still Cindy? I am. Am I Michael? No. Before today's session, what was the severity of this rash or skin disturbance on my right shin? Was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Was it 8? Was it 9? Was it 10? Was it 10, 9, 8, 7? It was a 7. And now is it 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So I'm asking my subconscious mind. I'm going to ask another question, and this can give or take a couple of days. Subconscious mind, smarty pants knows everything. And how many days could I probably see some clear skin in this area? Is it over 1 day? Is it over 2 days? Is it over 3 days? Look at that. It's not over 3 days. Is it under 3 days? Okay, what does that mean? If it's not under 3 days, and it's not over 3 days, what's the answer? It's 3 days. So my subconscious mind, being Cindy, I'm not making this up, my subconscious mind saying that in 1, 2, 3 days, I should see smooth, clear skin in this area. Do I need to do anything different than what I'm doing now? No drugs, no patches, no lotions, no potions, no rubs, no oils. What was the percentage that it was caused by trapped emotions? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Did I get them all? I did. Do I need to do anything else? No. Okay, I'm just going to disconnect from Cindy. Okay. Now, Cindy's a loyal watcher here. So Cindy, before next week, you can leave if you want to leave a comment here, because somebody watching the show after the live show might want to say, I wonder how Cindy's doing. But before next week or on next week's show, we definitely want to hear from you to hear what your results are.
Absolutely,
John,
yeah.
what's going on in your world?
Yeah, working on Tara here. And the same, Tara. It'd be great to hear an update from you later in the week. You can come back next week. And it'd be great to see a picture too. The picture's not loading. I don't know if you have a picture on your Facebook, but it's always nice. All right, so I cleared rejection, peeved insecurity, and an inherited horror from your mom, Tara. So severity, we started at...
John, I'm just going to disconnect first or turn the video off. I'm going to try to fix something here. Go ahead.
Sure, yeah. So we started at a 10. And are we at a 5? At least a 5? 5 or higher? No. 3. We're at a 3. Still got some work to do here. Another trapped emotion we can identify and clear as a priority. D3, 5. It's self-abuse, which is negative self-talk. Self-abuse. Okay, clear self-abuse. Not Facebook savvy. Oh, you're doing great, Tara. Get rid of that self-abuse. Clear that. Okay, is that still with you? No, another trapped emotion. We can identify and clear as a priority. Yeah, A, B, A odd, even. So it's A5. It's a dread. Yeah, it needs to know more. No, clear dread. Clear dread. All right, that is cleared. Another trapped emotion. We can identify and clear as a priority. A, odd, even. Discouragement. We're going to clear
And I'm
discouragement.
definitely missing chatting with everybody today, just so everybody knows. I'm a little nosy. I like to know what's going on. I can't see nothing.
Oh, there's so much happening. The comments
Oh,
are on fire. People light up the comments. I'll read them all. All right, are we at a
well, I'll
zero?
be able
Yeah.
to look at it later. We have a special announcement to make about next week, John, but I'm going to let you finish your session there.
You're going to unsupported, so clear that.
I'm just reminding anybody that, there's a number of you that have been watching that want to be taking the Emotion Code program with Dr. Bradley Nelson. If you'd like to, if you are going to sign up to take this program and you use my affiliate link, I've got two special things to give you. One is a 30-minute one-on-one coaching session. When I took the Emotion Code process, I didn't have a mentor or anybody could ask. And as soon as I was done it, I thought, you know what? If I was going to do this course over again, here's how I would do it. So I've got some shortcuts, I've got some worksheets, and I'll mentor you after you watch all of his training videos and before you have to work on 30 people. That's a lot. So the videos is fun, you're learning, you take a test, and then after that, phase 2 is you need to work with 30 people. So I'm going to meet with you and before you do that and give you some shortcuts, some direction, some ways to do that. And then most importantly, you're going to have to find 30 people to work on. But you think that's easy? Go explain this to your mother or your friends. So for people that are using my affiliate link to take the program, I'm giving them permission to inside my Facebook group. We have 900 members in there, and they are going in with my permission and looking for 30 people to work on. We've got 2 active people right now. So we want you to join that Facebook group. It's the sole purpose of that group, or the main purpose of that group, is to share success stories, so you can really hear what's going on with the emotion code. We don't train the emotion code. We're not teaching you. We're not giving you tips and help, but we are reporting in on success stories. And it's also a place for people that are doing the training to go in and look for people. If you need 30 people, you might as well tap into those 900 that already know about it. So if you are considering taking the emotion code training, use my affiliate link, ask me in the chat or on that group, we'll let you know how to do that. Now, on that note, John, we are celebrating our 52nd show.
Yeehaw, hallelujah.
I remember the first show we did, I said, hey, John, do you want to do it on a Saturday? And he thought, Saturday? I don't know. So we kind of hummed and hawed, so we did it on a Saturday, and we've done it for a year. With only a couple shows we've missed, but we are on episode number 52 next week, and we're doing something very special. John and I are giving away 2 prizes, one each, and the prize is a heart wall session. It'll be a one-on-one private heart. Yeah, I know, I'm saying it. It's a heart wall. So are you brokenhearted? Do you have heartache? Do you know about past relationships that just, well, I'm not going to say it, just messed you up?
Yeah, still hung. Yeah, and you're disconnected.
Or do you have hesitancy to be in a relationship again? Not just with primary people, but customers and clients. Does nobody like you? Are you cranky pants? Do you want to clear all those? Now, what a heart wall is, it's these trapped emotions that are protecting your heart. They're stopping you from sending and receiving love. So we are going to choose, we're not choosing, we're going to do a contest for it. Now, it's very simple to enter. You don't need to give us your email address. Members of my Facebook group, we have 900 members out there now. Members of the Facebook group will be eligible, and I'm going to get my magical wizard, Delilah, to randomly select 2 people. Now, so next week we're going to make the announcement again. You have to go join that group. A lot of you are there already. And then probably before the next Saturday, we'll give you guys 2 or 3 days to make sure you're subscribed in there. And then we will announce the winners of 2 heart wall sessions, one from me and one from John, for our 52nd year anniversary and 52nd show. And if you've been waiting to share a show, we want you to do it next week, because next week's show is very special. I'm going to check in with John before we announce what we're doing next week. John, how are you doing with your session?
I'm at a 0. Yeah, cleared up, cleared Terra. So yeah, all done.
Okay, good stuff.
Yeah.
So both Tara and Cindy, again, thank you for trusting us and You know, one of the things we're demonstrating today is, John, we don't need to do this in person. Matter of fact, I don't want to do it in person unless you're taking me to Cora's for breakfast, and then I'll bring out the magnets. Hashtag bring out the magnet at Cora's restaurant. But we're working with people all over the world. We don't know who they are. Well, I know Cindy, but you know, they could be strangers. It could be on Skype. It could be on this video chat. It could be by email. Not my preferred method, but you still can do it that way.
Yep.
Because that's why it's called distance healing. So, John, set people up for next week's show, please. What are we doing next week?
Next week is viewer success. So we're coming in with a lot of awesome success stories. I just received one yesterday. It's unbelievable. And so you have to tune in next week to hear about people that we've helped, their successes. It is really, really inspiring.
We've done 51 episodes. Most episodes we worked on 2 people. So we should have a minimum of, let's just say, a couple shows. I think only one show we didn't do a session, maybe 1 or 2 shows, maybe 1. We should have at least 100 viewers that, well, some of them are double dippers, Don. We want to hear from you. So next week, we want to hear what your success story is. What did the bros work on? And how fast, you know, how long have you had that problem? How long did we work on you? Sometimes only like 8 minutes. And what are your results now? So join us live next Saturday on the same channel, Facebook page, facebook.com, Michael Loche Fans, and we'll help you out with that. John, can you explain the process of booking a session and then what people can expect after they've chosen their date and then the next steps after that?
Absolutely, yeah. So you can go to our websites, and it's really, really easy to book online. So we have online calendars. You set it to your time zone. PayPal's hooked up, so you can find out what works for you and you know what our availability is. And it's simple as that. And then we can have the session over the phone or video, and it's really, really streamlined and super easy to use, even if you're not tech savvy.
That's right. We'll give you the link to this little video chat. If you don't want to work on video, just reply to the email and say, hey, I want to work by the phone, and you can book a session. So hashtag change your life by hiring a bro. That's a long hashtag.
Yeah, it's not going to work.
Chatting with everybody, but I'm trusting a lot of our regulars. Why don't you, yeah, after the show today, John and I will chat with you out online. I'm just going to check one quick thing. John, do you have an appointment next?
I do, yeah. We got to run.
I do too. So again, we got a little bit of late start today. We acknowledge and appreciate everybody watching today. And be sure to join us next week and share your emotion coach success story. And more importantly, be eligible to win our anniversary heart wall session, one from me and one from John. You can visit John at aliveandpure.com, find out about his and his success stories, or you can go to me, HangoutWithMichael.com/emotion code. We'd love to help you. Hashtag hire a bro. Okay, John, we did it. We almost gave up there when nothing was working, but
yeah, we did it. Thanks everyone for hanging in there, and Tara and Cindy for volunteering. And yeah, have a great weekend, everyone.
Okay, see you later, everybody.